it's Pamela from Yorkshire in the north of England, here to talk about crochet. Right then, I haven't got much to update you with. By the way, before I start, I keep meaning to tell you, I know you'll see me in this jumper a lot, but basically it's one of my favourite winter jumpers, and I literally have it washed, ironed, and then it's back on again. I absolutely love it. So if you see it a lot, never fear, I'm not sitting in dirty clothes. Anyway, I finished the scarf, so it's come to 74 inches long, which is just over 6 feet. I had a bit of a crisis with the fringing because I ended up cutting one side too short, so then I had to do the other to match. But I'm not too worried about that. It's a gifting one anyway for doing for the food bank in winter, so probably be next winter now. But I like how it's come out. I don't mind the combination of the two different colours of the same yarn. I'll just tell you that I did it in a 4mm hook. It's the Lacy Shell scarf pattern from Bottom Crochet. The yarn used was in one of the Crochet Society boxes, and it's Signet Colour Rush, which is that one. The two colours I used, I started with Violet Ice and then Waterfall, and it's really nice. It's a strange feeling because I think it is a fairly good quality yarn, but it has got a strange feeling. I don't know whether that's the colouring or what, I don't know. But anyway, I'd use it again. I would use it again. Anyway, and I think it'll soften when it washes. But yeah, so it's an 100% superior acrylic, allegedly. So yeah, I'm glad it's done anyway, because it's been sat there waiting for so long. So that's the first goal of 2024 done. I've started the Ladybird amigurumi pattern, which is from the Amigurumi Treasures book that I showed the other day, and it's that pattern there for the ladybug, or ladybird as we say in England. I've done the inner head bit in the skin tone or peach colour, and I'm just doing the outer part of the head at the moment in the pale pink. It's working up fairly quickly, but I am, that said, I am still slow because of the anemia. I'm struggling with the energy at the moment. Like yesterday, I had a fairly good start to the day, but then I ended up having a sleep in the afternoon. This morning I've got up early, but then dropped off in the chair again. I had to toddle off to the nurse this morning because that was the follow-up with the diabetic part of my blood tests. Anyway, I've bent her ear a bit this morning. I've been moaning about, having anemia and high blood pressure and all that. Anyway, she thinks I could tweak my diet a bit more. I do eat very good meals actually. I'm quite good at meals. It's the extras that I have that's the problem. That's the big problem for me. But I do need, we've been discussing it, and I do need a bit more iron in my diet, especially when we're being vegetarian. For some reason, when I first became vegetarian, and for lots of years, I was okay, everything, I was getting enough iron, and then for some reason my body's decided, it's going to fail a bit with that. So I'm going to have to start eating some things which I don't like, which is like lentils and things. So I've just been looking on BBC Good Food page and on the Diabetes UK website for some ideas for recipes with lentils, so hopefully I can make them tasty. One of the things it suggests you do is maybe putting a little bit of mustard in. I mean, I don't like food that's too spicy anyway, so I won't be over spicing it, but I do like an hint of mustard, so that's an idea for something to flavour them up a bit. And then another one is to put like chilli flakes in, which again, don't overdo it with them, but do something like that. So we'll have to see. I may end up being a lover of lentils, you never know. Anyway, And then I've started the blanket, which I started last night. Now I'm only on 5 rows. I think I've done 4 rows and I'm on the 5th one. It's coming out quite nice actually. I like it. I mean, this is the one where I'm using the purple and beige to start with. I think they look quite good together. That is about 5 feet wide. I had to, like I say, I knew I might have to tweak things. I didn't like using the bigger hook, basically because, like Caroline for the Love of Crochet said before, the plastic clover hooks do drag. Well, I tried switching to the aluminium like she was suggesting. I still couldn't make it feel right. And I do like my original aluminium hooks. But anyway, I've ended up going down to the clover 6mm. So it'll be a slightly denser stitch, but it's still loose enough. It's not too dense. So I've gone down to 6mm and I ended up frogging back and putting an extra 30 chains on the starting chain. So and that's made it 5 foot, so I'm happy with that, and it's a lot more comfortable doing it with the clover a more 6mm. So doing that, so I've just got that little bit of the beige left, and so we'll be going on to mixing in the green soon. It'll be interesting to see what it looks like, won't it? Anyway, I'm finishing there for now. I've just took Christmas decorations down, by the way. I'm absolutely shattered. That's the sad thing, isn't it? When, you know, like I have to persuade myself to put them up in the first place, then I don't like it when they come down, but we'll get used to it, won't we? We'll get used to it. So anyway, that's me for now. So remember that crochet should be a hobby, not a chore, in 2024. So I'm coming back in not so long to talk about an idea that I've been mulling over in my head for about 6 months, and I'm quite keen to get going on it. So I'm going to come back and explain what I want to do, and we'll see how you feel about it. Anyway, take care of yourselves. I'll see you there.